These videos are for me to look back on my journey. So that way, when I blow up, girl, I could say, yes, Steph, you never gave up, honey. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Steph if you're new here, and as always, we thank you guys for tuning in. I'm back. Your girl had to take a week off because it was spring break with the kids and I needed a break. So I hope you guys have been having a great year so far. I'm super excited that your girl has been consistent. Now, let's get into what this video is all about. So if you guys been watching me or following me, then you know I started the 12-week year back in December and I finished around February, right? And it was truly a beautiful journey. I learned so much about myself in that and actually sticking to what I actually wrote down. Now, I'm trying to open this up to do a reset and maybe create a Facebook group if anyone else wants to join. Now, if you missed my other videos, definitely go check them out. You can go watch behind the scenes of what I did. Now, one thing I'm very proud of is I still uploaded even when I wasn't getting a lot of views. I think that's the beautifulness of creating, right? You have to get in this mindset that you cannot worry about if people watch it. Now, of course, you want people to watch your content, but sometimes you have to do things just for you in order to succeed in your journey. And I realized after stopping the 12-week year that I need to get my booty back on it because it definitely kept me very consistent. Like, it felt really good on Sundays to journal in my book that I accomplished what I set for the week. So if you are one of those individuals that suffer with consistency, suffer with it's a saying of you have all these ideas, but you don't take the action, then this is definitely for you. So what is the 12-week year? Like I said before, if you missed my other videos, definitely go check them out. But the 12-week year plan is 90 days of you dedicating your time to maybe 1 to 3 goals. Now, I say 1 to 3 because these are going to be your pillars. These are going to be the things that you are focusing your weeks on. And it can get very overwhelming. I don't want you to be overwhelmed because trust me, the very first time I started the 12-week year, if you look at the playlist, I failed because I was trying to do too much. I highly suggest you focus on 2, no more than 3. Absolutely not. Now, I did create a free guide if you want to help you, run down the list of what you want to do. That's honestly up to you. I personally like to take my guide and write it into my journal because, like I said, I love paper to pen. We get so caught up in technology that we don't even realize how much is in our brain once we start jotting down. Now, I'll just run through the 12-week plan just a little bit and tell you how we're going to reset if this interests you. Perfectly fine if it doesn't. You can exit right now because, like I said, I never upload these videos for anyone else. These videos are for me to look back on my journey. So that way, when I blow up, girl, I could say, yes, Steph, you never gave up, honey. But like I said, the 12-week year plan is focusing on 1 to 3 pillars. Your pillars can be anything from a business, it could be fitness, it could be savings. So let's kind of, toggle onto those categories. So your 12-week plan, maybe you pick, let's just do 1, YouTube. So for YouTube, you're going to write a main goal down for that. Now, it is in the guide that I created for free to help you. So you're going to write out on your paper YouTube, right? And then I want you to write a starting date because that is how you would determine these 90 days. So write the start and the finish date. So say you start now, today is, what is this? It's in April, right? 90 days from April, whatever day it is, okay? And then under that, you're gonna write a goal for it. What is your goal for YouTube? What do you want out of YouTube? Me personally, I wrote YouTube. I want to build consistency and build my watch time hours up because I got out of the program. But it's okay, we'll get back. So that was my main goal, right? I just want to build the consistency and start getting my watch time hours back up because I had taken a break back in November, right? So that was my main driving factor. And then under that, you're just going to start writing kind of like things you want to do weekly to support that goal. So maybe you're going to upload one time a week. You're going to have a brainstorming day. Like, you're going to pick days that you brainstorm, you film, and you upload, start to get organized, those types of things. Maybe like I said, you have a day where you are brainstorming ideas, and just adding things as you think. That's why it's so important to do it on paper and pen first, because it allows you to sit and think about that particular goal and that pillar of what you want to accomplish. And then you're just gonna work on it week by week. Each week might repeat because whatever your goal is, right? Especially if it's like something of fitness. But since it's YouTube, you're gonna kind of be repeating, you know, maybe week 1, you might not upload. It might be getting you into the start of building your YouTube. Maybe you don't have a YouTube, right? So maybe this is gonna be the start of you getting organized with YouTube, right? Setting up your YouTube account, setting up your Instagram account for whatever YouTube that you have, or Facebook, right? So that's how you have to start thinking. That's why I say it allows you to build the actions behind the motivation, because motivation is not going to carry you along these 90 days. I guarantee you, because there was so many days I wanted to quit, and I was like, girl, get up, discipline. You need the discipline, okay? Which is why I want to get back to doing my reset, my 12 weeks, right? So that's basically what the 12-week year plan is. It allows you to work on things week by week for 90 days. And like I said, sometimes your actions will repeat. That's why I highly suggest you go watch my other videos on the 12-week playlist, because it will allow you to see my growth and how I was looking at things from an analytical point, right? And that's why I say, if you really are interested, I will create a Facebook group so that way you can have an accountability partner. Because I won't lie to you, working on your goals can get lonely, but it can also get very overwhelming, and maybe you might want to pitch ideas off of someone that's in alignment with you. This season of my life has to be all about alignment, right? I'm trying to get somewhere, so I'm going to try to surround myself with people that want to get there too, right? So that way you can brainstorm. It doesn't necessarily mean like you pick each other's head, but like you're helping each other. No one is taking advantage. That's why I say, you know, maybe you don't have people in your community right now that are trying to do the things that you are. So creating a group will allow me to help you meet someone. Okay. But yes, the 12-week plan reset for me is not about being perfect. It never has been that, right? It's about showing up. It's about being consistent. And I'm so grateful that I started it, because since December, I have uploaded. I may have missed maybe 1 to 2 weeks out of this time. Mind you, we're in April. I have been so consistent. This is the most I have been consistent since starting my darn YouTube. I even did Crimetober before November came and I took a break. And I'm just really grateful that I did start it, because like I said, it's not about the views for me. I like to do these videos because I want to look back on. It allowed me to build my watch time hours up. It allowed me to build my subscribers up and get creative, right? Get creative on the things that I love, especially with an idea that I have brewing in the back of my brain that I want to bring to my YouTube. This is going to allow me to accomplish that. So I'm going to add that in one of my pillars this go around. So that's why I say, let me know if you want to join me on this journey. I think it would be amazing, because it'll be a week-to-week thing where we can help each other. Like, life is crazy, you know, it's so much going on that maybe you might need this to help you get your business jump start, you know? Like, maybe you don't have the skill sets behind editing or whatever. You could meet someone in my group as I build it to help you. So I'm going to try to create the group on Facebook, because I feel like that's the best way to create a group, and it will allow you to meet like-minded individuals and introduce yourself, and just a great way to get these goals done. Because like I said, motivation is only going to take you but so far, and you need the discipline to back it up. Like, I'm just excited. I felt when I first did it, like I said, it made me feel so good. It helped me to really go after my goals and not play small, not you know, not waste my own time, because one thing about me, I don't like wasting other people's time. So like, why would I waste my own time? Let me know if you're interested. I thought I'd do a quick video to jump back in since I was gone. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Easter. And I'm excited y'all, because like I said, it helped me, and I hope that it can help you. Like, I feel like the 12-week plan is such an amazing tool for your brain, because it allowed you to not think about 365 days. It just allowed you to take it into small doses and work on something for 90 days. Even if you do one goal, you already ahead of people sitting on the couch. Okay? So let's reset our life. Let's do the 12-week plan together. Even if you don't, I'm still going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to upload a lot of videos because I'm already doing the Diary of a Laid Off Vet, but maybe you'll see it in there. So that way it's not like overdoing, but I'm excited, y'all. Like, sometimes someone said, you have to look at the little version of you and go after that. And this was me, little Steph. So we're gonna go after all the things that this little girl wanted to do. And although your life may not be perfect, you have gone through some trials and tribulations, it does not mean that your story ends here. Like, y'all, even in this time, y'all, I started writing a book. And why did I slack on writing the book? That's why I said the 12-week year plan helped me so much to get creative, to really apply the pressure on these goals, y'all. That's why I'm starting it. So I have all the details listed in the comment section. I said the comment, but you know what I mean. Subject, whatever. And let me know. I'm excited. I think this will be great to build my community, and it's free. I'm not charging. I don't believe you should charge for these types of things. Okay? And we can accomplish the things that we need. Hell, your business might help someone. You never know. So I'll see you guys. Bye.